Okay, not even sure if I'm live. Are we live?
Your meeting is now streaming live on custom live streaming services.
There we go. Hey, welcome to the Infinite Filmmakers, 52 Laws and Principles of the Infinite Filmmaker. It's the Release the Genie Within coaching program. And so my name is Rich Smith, filmmaker, spiritual life coach. And every week at 5 p.m., I know it's late. We got a little late start today. I'm going to be doing on Thursdays coaching program where I'm going to start talking about the 52 laws and principles, one a week for the next 52 weeks. We're going to go deep into the principle and see where that leads. The whole idea of this is that we're coaching filmmakers, creatives in the entertainment business on how to use spiritual principles for success. Each week, I'm going to have special guest speakers come on. Today, I have my partner at New Thought Tuesdays, which we do every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We do about a 20-minute broadcast, Dean and I, and then we have an inner circle where you go in and we talk about some of the principles and how you can benefit by practicing them in your life. So today I have Dean Regan with me. Hey, Dean. Hi.
Hey, Rich, glad to
There
be here.
you are. So this is my partner at New Thought Tuesdays, Dean Regan. So today I wanted to talk about, that camera's following me again, Dean. What does that mean?
There
I
you
got to
go.
stop it. Okay, there we go. So anyways, today I'm going to talk about principle number one from my ebook, 52 Laws and Principles of the Infinite Filmmaker. And so let me share the book first, and then we'll get into depth about, each principle. Is principle number one today. So let me see if I can share this. Here we go. So let me share this full screen. There we go.
Move,
So
move
principle
up
number
to.
two is not the one we want today. We want principle number one, which states that God, the infinite filmmaker, is all powerful. Now, when we talk about God, the infinite filmmaker, I'm talking about a power and a presence. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it God, divine presence, Buddha mind, Christ consciousness. Lao Tzu called it the Tao. George Lucas calls it the force within you. And Esther Hicks calls it source energy. Whatever you want to call it, whatever it is to you, you can call it whatever you want. Dino always says, well, you can call it dog if you want, God backwards. Whatever it is, what I believe it is a power and a presence that we have access to. The same power that created the universe and everything in it is what we have access to. And so principle number one is based on the idea that this infinite filmmaker is all powerful. There's no limitations to what it can create in your movie called life. I use the metaphor of your life being a movie. It's created by an infinite filmmaker, and there's no limit to what it can create in your life's movie. And so with that, principle number one states that being all powerful, the infinite filmmaker can create whatever it desires in its movie. Now you have to ask yourself, what filmmaker who can create whatever they desire in their movie would hold back from supplying each and every character with whatever they need to create the best possible movie? And the answer is they wouldn't. Neither does the infinite filmmaker hold back anything from you, its most precious character. So this principle is based on the idea that that your life's movie, the life that you're creating right now, is crafted by an infinite intelligence, divine mind. Uh, and it's not holding anything back from you, its most precious character. And being conceived of and created by this intelligence, you have access to the same power uh, and presence that created the universe and everything in it, as I had just stated. And as you move through the day, you got to remind yourself that you're co-creating your life with this unlimited power that's available for us to use any way we wish. And so we are co-creators. We're co-directing the movie of our life with the infinite filmmaker. And we do that through the power of our mind, through the power of our thoughts, through the power of what we speak. And the words that we speak have the power to create. And so uh, let's talk about that unlimited power and presence. I call it the infinite filmmaker, and I refer to it as if it's a genie within you, and not like a Disney genie where you have three wishes and that's it. This genie within you, you have unlimited wishes that you can ask of the genie, and it'll always come forth and give you whatever you need. The only thing that blocks the infinite filmmaker or the genie within is you, your own mind, your own thinking. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. So we're here to change your belief system from one of fear, doubt, and worry to faith, hope, and love. The other one, we're working with you on changing your belief about what's possible in your life. And if you thought of your life in a way that there's no limitations, what would that life look like? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Dean,
Yes, sir.
hey, so here's the thing. You have a really good concept. Dean Regan is a spiritual life practitioner. He's a religious science practitioner, licensed religious science practitioner, and he was trained to do this work that we do. Mostly what we do is we work with a thing called affirmative prayer or prayer treatments. It's a 5-step process where you can connect through this process. You can connect with that infinite intelligence, divine presence, God, whatever you want to call it, and you can access it and you can use it to create pretty much whatever you desire. So, Dean, talk about, tell me a little bit about your idea of this infinite filmmaker.
Well, I love the infinite filmmaker metaphor that you use, Rich, because this infinite quality, it brings such a joy, this and the filmmaker quality, bringing infinite quality and filmmaking together. It brings kind of a delight to me to explore something that is almost inconceivable, which is an infinite power, an infinite creativity. And I love how you put it in 52 Laws and Principles of the Infinite Filmmaker. In your book, it says its most precious character, this infinite filmmaker, its most precious character is you. You are precious. And as you move through your day, you continue this in the last part of principle number 1. As you move through your day, remind yourself that you are co-creating your life with an unlimited power that is available to use however you wish. And just in being here with you tonight and focusing on this principle, my life is uplifted just to, no matter how much I remind myself of this, it's never too much
Yeah,
to remind yourself. And for those of us that are not aware of this yet, just consider yourself a most precious character in this infinite story that's going on, and that you are co-creating your life with an unlimited power, and it's available for you to use. That's this principle. If you, as you look at week 1 of this and you just look at this principle, focus on just that. There's nothing else. Focus on it. Consider it. Imagine it. Visualize it. And see how it impacts in even the slightest way your
yeah,
day-to-day experience.
yeah, exactly. And it will impact your everyday experience. And the more that you're in alignment with this, what I call the love intelligence of the universe, when you get in alignment with it, it's like Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks calls it the vortex of creation, that there's whatever you desire is over here vibrating at a certain frequency, and you're over here vibrating at something completely different. So it's hard to manifest it. Whereas when you're connected with these spiritual principles from my book, 52 Laws and Principles, or you're connected with someone like Dean or I or other practitioners, other spiritual coaches, come to New Thought Tuesdays and work with us there, that gets you in the vibration where we change your beliefs, because it was the master who said it's measured according to your belief. And he said, whatever I can do, you can do more. And I believe that. I believe that the master, Jesus of Nazareth, over 2,000 years ago, was there to teach us something, to show us a way of life that we can live where there are no limitations. There were no limitations in his mind. He believed that that prayer was answered. He just had to say, "Pick up your pallet and walk. Lazarus, come forth." Turn that water into wine. And if we can get to that level, I believe, of spiritual awareness, our awareness that we're working with an unlimited power and presence, God, the infinite filmmaker, that's not withholding anything from us, then because it's measured according to your belief, then nothing will be withheld from you. And I've had so many experiences in my life where miracles happen, and they happen every day. How about you, Dean? You get miracles every day. Yeah, you said you had a great day yesterday in New York City.
Had a great day yesterday in New York City. Just a wonderful. We drove up to New York with my family, had a great time, saw the Christmas spectacular. It was just a theatrical expression on steroids. It was a wonderful experience of love and light. And today, back to not so much. Today was a different experience. And so in this experience today that was a bit challenging for me, as I look to remind myself
Yeah.
that I am co-creating this life with an unlimited power that's available for me to use and express, it's amazing what opens up, even in the consideration of it. So we have the opportunity, and everyone that's listening to this, and pardon me, but you can either believe this is a shit show unfolding and there are horrible things happening all over the place, and how can you, oh my God, or you can believe that this is an infinite idea unfolding for the highest and best good. Whichever one you believe is going to manifest more. And what you believe brings an energy and a vibration into the universe. What do you want to contribute to this universe in your thought? What do you want to contribute to your own life in your thought? It really comes down to a basic idea of adjusting what you're thinking, adjusting what you're visualizing, adjusting what you're imagining, and focusing on love.
Yeah.
And that's what spiritual principle number one of the 52 laws and principles of the infinite filmmaker really does. It focuses on this power, this love, this unlimited supply.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, we were created as unique individualized expressions of this infinite power and presence. And so whatever it's creating in and as and through us. And this will be the subject of next week's principle number 2. We're going to talk about how are we connected to this power and presence? How are we able to access it through the power of our thoughts and have something in our life just become manifested. Dean, I had a film company that we produced some films under called Bindu Films. And if you don't know what a Bindu point is, a Bindu is the symbol for it is a circle with a dot in the center. And that's the point where something becomes from the unmanifest to the manifest. And so how does something become from the ethers, from nothing, becomes something? And that's what we can talk about either today, or we can talk about this at another time too. But the idea is that thoughts become things, and that what is it? This is the mystery that I still haven't figured out. And I've been doing this stuff for over 30 years. I still haven't figured out, but how does your mind, your thought, become manifest in the thing? Well, you've heard of like creating a vision board. So you paste everything down on the vision board, and then all of a sudden things will start showing up for that. I have my little guitar stand I was talking about on New Thought Tuesday last week. And I was, at a facility visiting a friend, and I saw a guitar sitting in the corner. I started playing. I goes, this feels good. I think I would like to play the guitar. And then I let go of it. And then later on, when we got home, we went away on vacation out to the desert in our travel van. We go to a great resort out there. And I just mentioned to my wife again, I would like to buy a guitar and get a guitar, maybe learn how to play it, or just get it and watch it sit over there in the corner like I did my drum set when I got that. But so anyways, we came home, we walked the dog, and there was a guitar stand just sitting there on the side of the road. And I grabbed it and I said, you know, I'm going to take this home. And my wife, Jennifer, said, you don't have a guitar. What are you taking that home for? I goes, no, I don't have one yet, but this is a sign. And so that's the other thing too, is this is a sign. And if I take this as a sign from the universe that I'm meant to have it and put it in the corner of my room and keep staring at it, it keeps reminding me that I want a guitar. I don't lose track of that. And I think that's the problem with manifesting is you put it out there and every thought is a prayer request, I believe. You put it out there, but then before you know it, you're off to something else. But if you really want that thing, you keep focus on it. What you focus on expands, and what you don't focus on just disappears into the nothingness from where it came. And so as I was saying with the guitar stand, I leave it in the corner and I'm going to look at it and I will manifest a guitar. I don't know how that will happen. And we can talk about that today too, Dean. We don't know how these things happen, but they do. They just happen. And so what we're here for is to uh, work with you on building your faith, building your belief in this power and this presence that's not withholding anything from you. And you do that. I do it through manifestation. I don't know how Dean, how do you do that? How do you build your faith and your power in this thing?
I do it through manifestation. Yes, I do it also through a sense of beingness. Um, that sense of beingness for a long time, I was very task oriented. I still am task oriented, but got to get it done, got to do it right, got to do it now, that kind of thing. And now it is transformed into much more of a beingness, a sense of joy in my day-to-day life, bringing more joy to me and expressing more joy. So we focused in on this infinite power, this infinite filmmaker idea, this infinite manifestation, and you being the precious one. Next week, we're going to, Rich is going to be focusing on the spiritual principle number 2. And this week, did you want to give out the assignment for this week that's in the book, or do you want to get people to get the book in order to get the assignment?
That's a good thought. Let me even see what the assignment was.
Well, the
Okay,
assignment is, it says, by
read it.
reading new law and principle each week, you will learn to consciously direct this power and use it for a specific purpose in your life. Gradually, you will experience more and more demonstrations that will help build your confidence in this unseen power and presence. The stronger your belief, the easier it is to co-create the life you desire to be living. So the weekly assignment being focusing on this very first principle, which is there is a power and a presence in the universe.
Yeah.
And
And
you use it.
and you can begin to see this power and presence. You see it everywhere. And when you're looking at something like a beautiful butterfly just flopping around in the wind, in the air, just look at it and just remember that there's something behind that. There's a life behind that. There's a force, there's an energy, there's something that created that beautiful thing. Instead of just looking at it and moving on, start to recognize the little things that are out there that show you that there is a power and a presence. And like I say, I do it through demonstrations, and that's just the way I am. I'm a materialistic person. So, how was that sandwich, Dean? Is that your dinner?
I'm having dinner. So glad. Mm.
So, anyways,
I manifested a marvelous dinner brought to me tonight. I'm having a great night. And I'm going to go upstairs to see my family and be with them. Is there anything else that you wanted to explore today in our time?
no, I think we covered everything. And so let me just explain how you can join us here on this Release the Genie within coaching program. And so if you go to just DM me on Facebook, DM me with the word ebook. and I will send you information on how you can join us on this in this program. Um, I have a 30-day free access to it. You can come on, try it out for 30 days, see if you enjoy it. If not, then you just don't bother signing up. And if you do enjoy it, you can sign up and you can join us every week. And anyways, I guess that's it. Thank you for joining me. This was the first day. I wanted to start on the first week in January with principle number one, and then jump in on the other principles each week. Like I say, each week I'm going to have somebody different or different people. Maybe Dean will join us again that will come on and we'll talk about these principles and how they relate to you as a creative in the entertainment business. You know, we all have dreams and visions, and then somehow or another we fall away from that vision. Maybe it's because of fear, don't worry. Maybe it's because you've tried so hard and haven't gotten anywhere. Well, stick with us. Come every Tuesday. We're going to coach you. We're going to coach you in using these principles to create the thing that you want to express in your life. And usually what you want to express is something that the infinite filmmaker wants to express through you. Like you think it's you with this desire. It's just the infinite filmmaker that wants to use you with all of your qualities and your gifts and your talent to be able to express yourself in this way. So if you feel the urge as an actor to go out there and perform, and yet you're hitting some roadblocks, come and join us on the coaching program, and we'll help you work through this. We'll change your belief system because there is nothing to hold you back. You know, you think the casting director or the agent or the manager is holding the power, but it's not. There's only one power, one presence, one life, and that's the life of the infinite filmmaker. That's your life. It's working in and as and through you, not withholding anything. And so through this awareness you have of your connection to the infinite, then you'll be able to attract, like a miracle, you'll be able to attract the right manager, agent, producer, the right movie, the right stage play, whatever it is that you want. Um, you can have it. There's nothing stopping you but your own mind. And so, as I always say, as an illusion, everything in your life is just an illusion. You can walk through it like a mirage in the desert, and you can do that through practicing these principles. So send me, DM me ebook, the word ebook, and I'll send you some information on how you can get the book uh, and join us in the program too. Okay, Dean. Hey,
Hey, thank you very much for having me, sir. I'm grateful for the Infinite Filmmaker, grateful to be part of this, and I look forward to learning even more as the weeks go on.
great. And I'm grateful for having a business partner like Dean on New Thought Tuesdays. So join us every Tuesday too. You can learn from us there. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Hey, see you later, Dean. Thanks for jumping in at dinner time on the East Coast. Appreciate it.